We're going to jump right back on the phone lines here. We got Mabel with an insurance question. Go ahead, Mabel.
Yes, I'd like to know why all these insurance companies that are out there selling their insurance is promising people that they're going to have it with them. And then after they get signed up and on with them, when you have to use it, you don't have that coverage. They got HPO, they got different abbreviations to go by, and my mailbox gets filled with with different companies, anywhere from 4 to 5, maybe 6 a day, and plus telephone calls, and they're all foreign speaking people on there that you can't even understand. I think there ought to be some rules and regulations on some of this stuff, because it is confusing senior citizens, especially with disabilities that they have. They're signing up and then they don't get what they are promised they're going to get.
Mabel, amen. I'd agree with you 1,000,000% on that. I'm going to take this and bifurcate it into two questions here, two industries, and that's exactly what I was thinking here. Number one is the robocall system, and our CFO has stepped up and tried to ban the robocalls in the state of Florida and hold companies responsible. And Mr. Petronas, Jimmy Petronas, he has done an amazing job with trying to get successful in getting that eliminated the best he can in the state of Florida. I mean, he's really stepped up, and he's heard your pleas. And I believe there was actually a story of, him getting a robocall the day that they were talking about this, which even, may have maybe added more insult to injury at that point. So Mabel, I know in the state of Florida, our CFO is working hard continuously every day to try to eliminate that and eliminate that confusion. But unfortunately, sometimes controlling the airwaves and controlling the mailbox is a little bit more difficult. When I said amen, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Insurance industry as a whole, in our mind, they serve a purpose, but sometimes they take great pride in not explaining everything to you like they should. And that's just for the healthcare industry, the Medicare and then the Medicaid and the supplements that you have to go through. And Doug, I'm not sure I understand some of those supplements.
Well, I definitely don't.
And thank the Lord, I don't have to use it yet, but I feel for someone like Mabel.
And I'm not, whether it's health insurance or car insurance or home insurance, it surely does help to have a local insurance agent that you can rely on. And we're lucky, there are a lot of good ones around here.
Yep.
And of course, but at the end of the day, the insurance agent is selling a product by that's the underwriter, the big insurer. That's who ultimately you're going to have the contract with. And I think it is, I would say if Mabel's having trouble the way she was explaining it, there's no downside to her contacting Tallahassee and Jimmy Petronas' office just to bring up her issue, because he has been pretty responsive, and he's from here, so he is sympathetic to our area.
Amen. Jimmy is excellent. He's a big advocate for not only the state, for our area, but the whole state of Florida, and dealing with some of these consumer issues that prey on the uninformed, or the misinformed sometimes. And we see it a lot of times on the auto side too, Doug, where individuals think that they've got full coverage and they've got the benefits that they've paid for, but yet when they get in an accident and have to review their policy, guess what? They don't have the benefits of the full coverage that they thought full coverage meant. And their definition of full coverage is a lot different than the full coverage definition that an insurance company sells you. So, word from the wise here, make sure that you read your policies and make sure that you ask the questions. And I'm going to echo what Doug said. We have some great agents in our area that are from here that understand what our area has been through and goes through on a daily basis, and get a good agent, ask them the questions, and they'll be glad to help you.